In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful. I don't know. I'm discovering a lot of things about people uh, since I've been online. People are way off into some regions that I just, it's difficult for me to understand where they are. You know, I've been all over this world so many times and been through so much in my lifetime. Some of the thinking of some of the people that I'm encountering online it's just amazing to me. You know, you think that people could value grace to them or love shown to them. These folk are like animals. They have been so messed up. They don't know what love is. And the more I discover this, the less I'm willing to venture out and give it. How many poets have I showcased on my pages? And only one or two of them have even had enough decency as a human being. I had a great mentor who taught me that he who has no attitude of gratitude never achieves any altitude in life. And you can't say thank you or you're offended because somebody thinks enough of you to put your picture on that page that is so private that you have it all over yours for everybody in the world to see. And I only put your picture on my page because you mean something to me. And you cease to mean anything to me, you don't get on my page. You don't go on my page unless you mean something to me. And if that doesn't mean anything to you, we're not going to get angry with you. You just send us a little message and tell us to take your photo down. I got a message from somebody today I don't even know. So I know I didn't put this person on my page. And they're asking me to take their picture down. It's private. And you're not on my page. So, and if you are, you need to point that out to me because I will take you down quicker than a heartbeat. I don't need you on my page. I only put the people on my page that I look at and I make special prayers for that somehow have touched my heart. And if I'm not touching yours, there ain't no problem. There's no problem. Not with me. Because life is too short for me to have a problem with you. You know, I want to do this poem for Isabella. I've never read it publicly. So I don't know how this is going to come out any more than I know anything else that I've done by video. I just pray that, God will bless it, and I begin in his name. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. This poem is for Isabella. And if you get something from it, that's even more exciting, but it's really for her. She's a great poet that God has sent me and put in my hands to mentor. But I think she's aware of that, I think she is. And we don't say that in arrogance. We say that in great humility that he would send me a poet of the magnitude of Isabella. She reminds me of my younger self. She's a lover. And she doesn't like the darkness any more than I do. And she deals with Satan in her work, in the darkness. attacks this darkness in people and in life and within herself even. And firstly, we all reflect from ourselves outwardly. If there is a message to you, it begins here first, inside of us and in here. I can't seem to get away from the Buddhist singing bowls. They seem to go with everything that I'm doing. They have a sweetness and they put me in a state, that makes me comfortable in videoing. Um, Isabella is a poet, and I'm gambling on the fact that this poet may be like me, knows how to value another poet writing a poem for you. But I don't write mine. They are written to me, because I can't write like that. No, I can't. Many times I'm given a piece and I end up weeping behind it because I'm wondering how in the world did that come in 5 or 6 minutes. And I can remember a day and time when I would spend a week or a month working on a poem because I was accessing. I'm being accessed now. This is not automatic writing or any of that thing. I'm simply put in a state by the poem coming to me, and I try to hurry and capture what it is that's coming through my consciousness. So, we can, get this UFO to work, we might be able to do this poem halfway decently for such a talented, extraordinarily gifted, evolving as we all are still. We never stop evolving. We never stop growing. We never stop really needing mentoring at every level. I pray that we are humble enough to be able to see those lights that are appearing in the darkness to help us to evolve into greater portions of ourselves. I often tell people I'm not here to change anybody. And if anybody should say that I think so much of myself, take a look at what's being given. People that think a lot of themselves don't give themselves away for free. They charge you. Yeah, they charge you. And I'm not charging you. I ask God to touch your heart about me, you. You have a heart. And you know quality as opposed to junk. You know the difference in dung and a diamond. I hope. And if after a while I really begin to see that the people I'm dealing with online don't have that, they will come to my page and find it unpublished. Because if I'm not going to ever get your love back, I'm not going to continue to fool with you. There's no utilitarian purpose to fool with you because you never return anything that will help me to grow and to evolve. We're going to try once again to do a poem asking God's inspiration for it. And we're going to have to deal with that too. along the way. It's a part of the whole. This poem is entitled My Mystic Isabella. I'll get this UFO right. Get it right. Then I don't know. I just don't. My mystic Isabella, my holy daughter Isabella, you said to my soul, take me higher. My aerodynamic soul mold of bold Mahabharata Vedic behemoth ship flyer. In an atomic second, you set my crooked, maladjusted, hurting, crumbling bones, broken bones, in perfect Jar-El position, so his son Superman, within his holy loins, could planetary regroup and be reborn, and don his proper earthbound, lighted, anointed earth flesh suit. Isabella, Isabella, Isabella. You traveling through ancient cities and provinces with me, sitting upon my head for thousands of years, kissing, a gracing, placing your glory, me. Your tenderness, an exuberating, rejuvenating sense of loud, quiet, silent humor, breaking boundaries of extraordinary stupidity and constriction, restriction, and repetitive asinine stopwatch manipulated, disassociated, emancipated behavior. The unusual flavor of your Nubian scent. I love to smell. More a tasting, earthquaking, your poems of such maturity beyond your few evolutionary dreams of young years, revolving worlds, my joy, you are my purple blue. You advance so true with such sincere respect. Isabella, my mystic Isabella, Isabella. I dispense at distance invisible wings to your rapid unfolding. Now with your inner lover you touch my soul. Your manifold gold wonder stupefies description. We are lost, found, initiated voyagers, flying in the darkness, casting down foreign lost kingdoms that have stolen ancient carried my both kingdom scepters and killed the authentic prophetic kings and queens. Atlantis now arising in your honey baby eyes. Isabella, 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 my mystic Isabella. Return to embodied souls to recapitulate what they once had within. Now returns the visitation of Nibiru, a Planet X textbook home cooked book meal on their personal labeled, tabled kitchen nook. They now behold now a present now of my now knowing on the present sunrise horizon, and suddenly now all things shall change. Instantly, anatomically, nuclear, atomically, inside the mouth of those innocent, pure, my true children who drink from my breast, in my breast, from me stays and pours into them of my crested Ishittim, a wooded ark of human chest. The paradisical milk I have only for your extraordinary poetical capacity. My Isabella, my mystic Isabella, my Isabella. I transmit through inner transmission silent pathways to your ancient primordial heart, mind, and soul. My poetical dream girl, you, my frankincense fragrant rising, dancing thunder of my wonder, the lines of demarcation found inside my holy sanctification, that you should not have to suffer as I did in such profound disclosure of why you were born, as I had to conquer portal open death to even view it, let alone entering it. Pyramidal flying powered, conditional, conductional, electrical activation of empowered galactic federation gnosis, pole star conjunction. My Isabella, my mystic Isabella, Isabella. Your laughter is both heard, seen, and felt in my Tahata of the suchness of things. Your genie bells ringing, ringing, Hare Krishna, oh Hare Krishna, oh Krishna, Krishna, yeah Hare Hare, yeah Hare Rama, yeah Hare Rama, yeah Krishna Rama. Yeah, Krishna Ram, Christos Buddha mine, Allah, 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 Allah. The God boon into my sometimes saddened heartthrob of mystical imploding, refreshing waters and obvious swelled overflow, now exploding flow of my theological, everlasting, implied, applied, mystical Egyptian mystery school system, Nubian magical no from your stagnate stargate earthquake, strong as speletheum, stalagmite, crystal hanging my inner cavern, shining luminous heart into my vast nobody jism, capacity to sustain all your tremendous borders and cover all your gold and silver lighted craft, awaiting my command to release them into all your heavenly skies. My Isabella, my Isabella, my darling Isabella, my mystic Isabella. Needed now, no questions are wise. Acceptance, trust, iman, faith, knowing, beholding, becoming, evolving, revolving, twirling, my fanafi shakedom. My Isabella, my mystic Isabella. You shall stop time and stump the darkened, burnt rump of the Prince of Darkness. For what can defame or blaspheme your extraordinary poetical light, re-signed and assigned now, now, my most brilliant in kind, within my cosmic mind, in the womb of my expanding light, only for you, my holy blue, my holy blue, my holy blue. My mystic Isabella, Isabella, hold me tenderly in your arms. A while of your heavenly smile until my anointing baptizes you, an inundation, my rising water swallowing up now my most brightest radiant star beam, all that should ever attempt to defeat, and no thing that lives a beating, beat, a blink or twink shall ever my awesome flying into my atomic cord centered dove, my dove, evaporate your awesome light inside my heart only for you, my Isabella, my Isabella, my Isabella, my Isabella, my Isabella. My now worn of most ancient Melchizedek order, priestly ordained worn garments before the foundations of Katabole, worlds were laid, unfolding, coming soon to you. My boon, Shekinah, blue pillar golden clouded, resting the seated, outstretched golden winged cherubim of the Holy of Holies, mitre, hat worn. Now you, such mine now, laid hands of such touch. Now, a royal diadem, my high opened eye, highest crown with all of my inner jewels, poetical, mystical, transcendental, emanating knowledge, my now most high God. loving you, my Isabella. My Isabella. My Isabella.